Shalom. This video, I'm not that prepared, but I know that I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about real language and how to prove, number one, that language came from hand signs. This, I think, will blow your mind, or maybe not. I thought it was pretty amazing. I recently did a promotion for my business, and you guys can see the video eventually. Maybe I'll post it here. And I purposely used Manakahthey while I was speaking English to promote a business for insurance. I was promoting, I wanted to communicate with the people who were listening to the video in clarity. So I utilized, I showed the hand sign for certain words while I was speaking English. I did this on purpose. And after I did this video, I watched it and I realized that at the time I didn't realize it, I was actually speaking to the subconscious mind of the people who were watching the video. They were hearing me speak English, but I was using my hands to communicate with their subconscious. And I didn't realize it when I did it, but something like I just felt like doing it. I felt like utilizing my hands so I could speak with clarity. I was actually watching some Instagram videos and they were saying how people don't pay attention if you're just standing like this and you're talking. They find it boring, okay? And so people who usually are animated and they throw their hands around and they're moving and they're talking, usually people start listening. Why is if I'm animated, you're going to listen to me? Why if I talk with my hands? Because humans are looking for hand signs. And so that really like dawned on me. It dawned like this revelation. Like I thought about it a little deeper because I asked why. I'm like, why is this so? Why do I think I'm speaking to them in a subconscious level where they don't even realize it? Or maybe they realize it, but they don't fully realize it. Because I made a video called Manakahthey. Manakahthey is the language of the subconscious mind. When you fall asleep, you're actually utilizing Manakahthey signs and symbols and hand signs, body signs in your sleep. Okay, you don't even realize it. Okay, but that's what's happening. That's why I said, and I'll put the link in somewhere. Maybe I'll post it here to the video about Manakahthey utilize subconscious mind. And I just lost my train of thoughts. I hate that. Okay. So basically, I want to play a brain game with you. Long story short, I want to show you what I'm talking about. How Manakahthey is real language, and you already know it, okay? I have a little note here so I can show you some hand signs, and I'm not going to explain it, okay? Okay, so I'm going to confuse you on purpose. If you don't speak English, you will not be confused with these hand signs. You'll actually know what I'm truly saying. But if you speak English and you're watching this video, you're going to be confused. As a matter of fact, yeah, so you can watch this video again and mute, or maybe watch this video as I'm hand signing and mute. So to test yourself to see what I'm talking about, first watch this video in mute and see that you're not going to be confused and you'll know what I'm talking about. And then when you play it in English plus the hand signs, you're totally confused because I'm doing this confusion on purpose. And then we're going to talk about why you're confused, why and how I made you confused with my hand signs and my words. Okay, so let's start. Go. Let's see. Do this easy one. No. Yes. Let's see what else I can say. Condemn. Let's see. That might not be confusing, but let's see. Or how about this? Wide. Small. Low. Let me see. After. Let's see what else we got. Oh, Me, me, you, you, you. Let's see what else we got. I'm looking at my note to see what, because I don't want to forget. Do go to the store. Do go to the store. Let's see. Okay. All right. So there it is. So those are some simple hand signs that I didn't need to teach you and that you already know. You was probably confused by watching it because it contradicted. But why were you confused with my hand signs? Because the original language, the language of humans, is hand signs. Hand signs, we utilize our hands to speak and communicate, even when we're not realizing it. Okay, when we really want to emphasize something, especially when we're talking to children or animals, we will use our hands. Okay, so it's already in us to do so. I don't have to teach you all the hand signs of Manakahthey, but the hand signs actually go with Manakahthey words. Okay, and so number one, it opens your mind to, we have to, like, for example, the Illuminatis, they utilize hand signs. They're always flashing hand signs, but their hand signs, a lot of them is nonsense. But they think because it's for them, it has a meaning, so they think, oh yeah, as if their hand signs is doing something. It's not, because their hand signs is like the English language. It's gibberish. It's nonsense. A lot of it's nonsense. Sometimes maybe, something's there, but usually Illuminati hand signs is nonsense. But Manakahthey is not nonsense. This is why I was hesitant in the beginning to reveal some hand signs, and I hold a lot back. Number one, I don't have time. I need more support. And number two, I don't want it to get into the wrong hands, because if you guys are not actively wanting to learn this and really like diving into it, more people, not just like a small number, then there's a risk of me putting out all that information into the wrong hands, and they could like literally take it and use it to talk to your subconscious and you not know it. Okay, and that's not good. Okay, and so, but it's real language. Okay, real language is proper communication that makes sense, and it's utilizing your hands. There was no reason for you to be confused with my hand sign while I was speaking, if you're an English speaker, if Manakahthey was not the real language, if Manakahthey was not proper human communication. And so this actually, I started to think, okay, when we speak English, we're speaking gibberish. We're not speaking things that make sense, because even the sounds make sense. For example, like the letter B. The letter B, it is similar to the beat symbol, which makes the B sound. Okay, and so when you utilize, for example, English words and you utilize the B sound has meaning. Okay, and every time you say it and you put it together with other sounds and you're misusing it, you're confusing your subconscious mind. I feel like we're dumbing down our brain. When we're speaking other languages, we're dumbing down our like we're being stupid. If you read my book, Primitive Sign Language, I always say that Manakahthey is common sense, but Manakahthey is brilliant sense. And all these other languages are making you guys stupid. I'm sorry. If you guys who didn't read my book, those who read it know what I'm talking about. Like there's some knowledge you're missing, and it's like not calling you stupid because you're just ignorant. You just don't know. If you didn't read my book, you just don't know. And it's like I'm telling you something up here, and you're like way down here. You can't even see my hands. You don't even know what I'm talking about. You can't see my hands. So like you don't know what I'm saying. You can't see my hands. Without you seeing my hands, I'm speaking dark sayings. Okay. So when people speak English and their hands are like this and they're not moving and they're just talking like this, it's pretty much like dark sayings. In that fashion, I made a video about that. So my phone's I don't have that much space. I'm gonna stop this video and tell me what you think. Put it in the comment. Let me know. Cat always bother me when I'm doing these videos. Always meow, meow, meow. He's such a needy cat.